Hey everybody, it's David. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I have a tag video that Sean Erschen tagged me in, and that is to share my favorite movies from 10 subgenres within horror. The first subgenre that we were asked to choose a movie from is torture. I'm going to go with a fairly recent movie. I'm going to go with Terrifier. I am a big Art the Clown fan, having seen this movie, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the sequel. The scene with this unfortunate soul was just crazy. I'll put it at that. It was just a crazy scene. So my favorite torture movie would be Terrifier. Second subgenre was one that's my least favorite, and that's found footage. I don't own very many found footage movies, but if I had to choose one, I would choose As Above, So Below. I really enjoyed that movie. It wasn't so crazy that it was distracting for me. That's my biggest problem with found footage movies, is just that it's so shaky and stuff that it can sometimes be a distraction. I haven't seen Cloverfield, so I know that a lot of people rave about that movie, so I will definitely check it out. But as far as movies that I have seen, As Above, So Below is my favorite found footage. Subgenre number 3 was your favorite foreign horror film. I don't own this one, but I just recently watched High Tension for the first time. It came as a recommendation from John at Project Ellsworth and Ben from Cadaver Club. Absolutely love this movie. I need to find it on Blu-ray and add it to my collection. I hope it's available to be purchased on Blu-ray, and if so, it's region free. But I really enjoyed that movie. Was just kind of a surprise for me. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I mean, granted, the movie is almost 20 years old now, but I really liked it quite a bit. And again, I need to find that one and add that to my collection. Subgenre number 4 was your favorite sci-fi horror. I'm going to go with Quiet Place. Really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I thought that, Emily Blunt and John Krasinski did a great job in this. Having to learn sign language, and all of the actors were great in this one. I assume you can call this sci-fi since there was an alien species involved. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the sequel coming out, I think next month. So yeah, A Quiet Place. Next up, number 5 was your favorite vampire movie. Gotta go with The Lost Boys. One of the first vampire movies I remember seeing as a kid. Really loved the characters of David and Michael. Just excellent cast all together. And, you got the Coreys, Kiefer, Jason Patrick. Fun film from the 80s. First movie I remember seeing vampires where the fangs weren't their canines, they were more to the other side of the canines. Loved it. I didn't care much for the sequels, but this one is definitely one of the greats in my opinion. All right, we go from vampires to werewolves. My favorite werewolf movie is Silver Bullet. I know a lot of people will probably say, The Howling or American Werewolf in London. But the Silver Bullet was my first werewolf movie. So yeah, Corey Haim does an excellent job in the movie. Gary Busey, always a fun time. You know, even though the werewolf special effects weren't as great as those effects that were in The Howling and American Werewolf in London, it was still effective. I still enjoy watching these movies. I watched Silver Bullet with my wife last Halloween season. She'd never seen it before, so it was fun to introduce her to that movie. She enjoyed it. My kids, they watched it with us, but you know, with the phones and stuff, they were just distracted, so whatever. All right, so from vampires to werewolves, we go to zombies. I'm gonna go with Shaun of the Dead. I know it's a comedy horror, but I just really love this movie. The back and forth between Sean and Ed in this movie just cracks me up. You know, I enjoy their adventure to the Winchester, and then, you know, the ultimate fight scenes within the Winchester. So good time, great movie, Shaun of the Dead. All right, so we go next to your favorite slasher. Halloween, the original. I almost went with something else, but I just couldn't pass it up. I just can't avoid this movie. I love Michael Myers as a killer and an antagonist. So yeah, Carpenter's masterpiece, Halloween, 1978. All right, next up is your favorite paranormal / ghost horror movie. I'm gonna go with The Conjuring. I've really enjoyed these movies quite a bit. The scene where the kids are playing hide and seek, and all of a sudden you see the hands just kind of reach out of the shadows and clap. You know, that was creepy. And then later on, the possession and stuff, it was well done. I really like Vera Farmiga as Lorraine Warren. Just a fun movie. I've enjoyed all these movies. In fact, I watched The Conjuring 2 just tonight, and I'm very much looking forward to The Conjuring 3. So, my favorite paranormal / ghost movie, The Conjuring. And the last subgenre we were asked to pick was your favorite home invasion. My favorite home invasion movie would be the Strangers. Really enjoyed that when it came out. It felt fresh. Liv Tyler did a great job, you know, kind of carrying that movie. It was just her for the most of the movie, aside from the antagonist. I saw Strangers Pray at Night, the sequel. It wasn't as good as The Strangers, but I really enjoyed both movies as a whole. And yeah, so my favorite home invasion movie would have to be The Strangers. So Sean, there you have it. Those are my 10 answers to the subgenres in horror. I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag Creepy Calvin. I'm going to tag John at Project Ellsworth. Ben and Cody have already been tagged, so I will tag Phil from Phil's Creepy Videos. And I'm going to tag Ken at Mid-Level Media. So there you go. My 10 favorite movies from subgenres within horror, and I've given some tags. So that's going to conclude this video. Hope you all are doing well, and until next time, take care. Thanks.